Ms. Walker. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you today.
Unfortunately.
Why do you say unfortunately?
Well, I'm only here because I did that questionnaire you asked me to do.
And how did that go? I'm glad it brought you back. That's a good thing. How did it go?
Pretty bad. I got a 18 out of, I think, 20, which I guess 20 is considered high. So, yeah, pretty bad.
So what brought you back?
I wanted to talk about it.
Well, I'm glad you made that decision.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk. What's wrong?
Well, like everybody else, I got my stimulus check, and I've been spending it on Amazon and liquor every day. But I have cut down my liquor 5 days a week instead of my 7, but well, it's kind of stopping me from what I need to do and want to do.
And what are your needs and wants that you talk about you need to do?
I need to move because I'm going to get evicted.
Okay.
So I do need to move, but I guess the COVID-19 is kind of slowing that eviction process down. But I still have to find a place soon. And then also, like, I need furniture. This is a lot of things I need.
So you're saying once you did the survey, you noticed that you scored high.
Yeah.
And you realized that this was a problem and that you have more important things that you need to do. So you decided to cut down and focus on the important things such as your eviction, furniture, things you need to
that I need to do. But I also like realized like as far as me like being cold turkey, like that ain't about to happen. I ain't gonna lie. I love Patron too much to.
And that could be hard just to shut off, but it's a good thing that you're gradually pacing yourself to do it on your own.
Because I already cut down to 5 days a week, so if I could just cut down to maybe, weekends or Thursday through Sunday, that'll be realistic for me. Well, maybe. But
do you see yourself like stopping completely or just minimum?
Probably minimum.
Okay.
Because, everyday life stresses you out, and I don't know how to cope with certain situations, so I just go to what I know, which is the photo.
And do you think that, what are things you enjoy?
Drinking.
Other than?
Online shopping.
Shopping.
Being with my family sometimes, friends, whenever they can get on my nerves. But then they do the same thing that I do, so, like, it's like I'm not really getting away from, drinking and smoking and online shopping because they're basically doing the same thing I'm doing.
Do you have friends?
Yeah. I would say so.
Are they into different things?
Yes. But I mean, like I said, it's not really like a mental escape, like whenever I'm around them too, because they drink and I drink, so we drink together. They be like, oh, honey, I got a bottle, and I'll call them and be like, I got a bottle too. Pull up. We drink together. So it's like it's not really,
effective.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you will steer away from your family and friends that do drink a lot?
I want to, but then I don't know how I would take me being by myself because, like, there's a reason as to why I drink the way I do, like depression and anxiety, so that's why I turn to it. So, like, if I'm by myself and I separate myself from everybody says on telling what I would do. On top of, like, not drinking every day, I'm probably going to end up drinking more because I'm by myself.
I understand. Well, would you like to talk to a counselor? Would you like to talk to someone?
Talking to you is enough.
Well, I don't mind to talk to me whenever you want. If I